Are you ready for the King of the Ice? Pete's Power Plays with Philly Pete starts now on 12 Ounce Sports.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the brand new week, brand new episode. This is Tuesday, March 1st, 2022 episode of Pete's Power Plays. I'm your host, the King of the Ice and fantasy football guru, Philly Pete. And we're live on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this afternoon show as we talk a huge NHL card for tonight. 9 games on the ice. I think I mentioned 10 on Twitter, but forget that. 9 games on the ice tonight, so I'll go through all bets, leans, and analysis like usual. Weekend recap, a little bit of ups and downs, and then last night with a massive 7-unit winning ways last night. So a huge week day to start the week, I should say, with being up 7 units. Clients cash out a 3-unit max play as well. So I will get into the nitty gritty and talk about hockey. Simple as that. But this show, as always, is sponsored by BetUS. Create an account today. Use the promo code 12ounce 12OZ, and they'll match your first deposit up to 125%. You have Zingo TV, channel 761. Go ahead, sign up. It's a free app. Download it, and when doing so, flip over to channel 761, where you'll be hearing today's episode live of Pete's Power Plays. Amazon.com. We do have a website out there. Go to www.12ouncesportsradio.com/Amazon, and don't forget to check out the 12 ounce Sports store, where there's a large variety of Pete's Power Plays apparel. Get yours today: sweatshirts, t-shirts, tanks, shirts, whatever you may need. I have it all, different colors, different sizes, and let's keep rocking and rolling. So over the weekend, let's talk about the weekend recap. Starting on the 25th of February, that was a Friday, we go 6-4 with a +8 unit overall, +0.8 unit overall. So a little bit less than the unit we hit on Friday, going 6-4. Solid for the most part. Not too bad. And then we go into Saturday. Saturday again, another plus night, 5-6, but we do go a .05 unit overall. The biggest thing was declines 2-unit winner. Avs Bruins moneyline parlay there for 2 units. So that's what kind of cashed us out on the positive side of things. So just a little bit over even money for that night. Nothing crazy for this weekend. Sunday we have a little bit of a dry spell. We go 4-4-1 with a -1.25 unit loss there. So again, not too bad. Just a typical sort of night with the Islanders and Ducks over 5.5. That was a 2-unit play for the clients. That loss 4-0 Islanders. Surprised the Ducks couldn't at least get 2 on the board. Isles did their job. Ducks couldn't do anything, especially at home. So that was a crappy way to end Sunday night, especially the fact that it was plus money. It was even money, +100, +105, whatever you got there. But I was just unfortunate for the clients. But last night we get back into our winning ways, and recap last night. We go 5-1 with a +7 units overall in the evening. Devils Canucks first period over 1.5. Devils Canucks goal in the first 10 minutes. I usually don't do those bets because they're a little bit juicy, but this one had all the meaning to it. First timer hits, no problem, just by the skin of our teeth. About 45 seconds left to the 10th minute mark. Cashed out. You can cash out there. Same game parlay. Devils money line over 5.5 at +200. Cashes out. That was very, very easy there. Leafs Caps over 6 that cashed out. Kings money line was our only loser last night at +110. Decent value there, but Bruins are coming in red hot. They're playing extremely well as of late, and Kings just got destroyed. So we'll see what Boston does tonight as they head to Anaheim. So maybe Anaheim bounces back here after getting shut out, and Boston probably doesn't score 7 goals as it did last night. Those are our only loser. And then the Clients with the 3-unit max play of the night. Devils Canucks over 6. That cashed out no problem at all. So 5-1 on the evening, plus 7 units overall. Hell of a night. NHL season currently sits at 546 wins, 483 losses, and 20 pushes overall. That gives us a grand total of plus 55.65 units overall into this season. A 97.65 unit turnaround since November, being down 42 units, now up 55.65 units. Yeah, 97.65 units overall, almost a 100 unit turnaround since 4 months ago. Crazy to think. It's truly remarkable. And hey, listen, I thank each and every one of you out there for keeping the grind going, staying positive with me, and of course all those friendly gestures I get on my DMs and the fans out there. I truly appreciate you guys. So let's keep rocking. Let's keep rolling. We have more money to win. And listen, it's 12:07 in the East. Let me take a quick 2-minute commercial break, and when I get back, we have 9 games to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. So sit back, relax, and give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Twelve-Ounce Sports has a new home for betting. BetUS.com is the official place to place your bets and support 12-Ounce Sports. All you have to do is go to BetUS.com and type in the promo code 120OZE and you'll instantly get a deposit bonus. This is America's favorite sportsbook. And remember, always gamble responsibly.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute commercial break with me. This is the Tuesday, March 1st, 2022 episode of Pete's Power Plays. I'm your host, Philly Pete, and we're live on 12-Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This show is always sponsored by BetUS. Create an account today. Use the promo code 12ounce 120OZ, and they'll match your first deposit up to 125%. You have Zingo TV, channel 761 as well. Don't forget to check them out too. Free app, download it, and then flip over to channel 761 where I am on the air live right now. You have, of course, Amazon.com. Support the crew today, and don't forget to check out the 12-Ounce Sports store where you can find your large variety of Pete's Power Plays, apparel, and whatever else you need there. Okay, so here we go. We're live. Let's get rock and roll. We have a huge card tonight. 9 games on tap in the NHL. Let's start off. The Ottawa Senators at the Tampa Bay Lightning here. Over-under. Over-under here is at, sorry about that. Over-under here is at 6, okay? Tampa Bay minus 390 on the money line. Ottawa's at plus 330. Tampa opened up at minus 325. Now they're at the 390. It's probably going to move to minus 400 when everything's said and done here. Not a fan of that at all. It's too juicy for my liking. And Tampa just had that outdoor game not too long ago. Senators have been playing really well. This line did go to, it was at 6.5, down to 6. If you buy the 6.5, it's at minus 135 if you decide to go that route. Here we go. Tampa at home is 17-4-1. They're also 10-15 in their last 25 home games and 5-5 in their last 10 with the overs. Ottawa comes in plus 330 on the money line, 9-11-3 on the road this year. 14-9 on the road in their last 23, covering the puck line, and 3-7 in their last 10 with the overs. Listen, I want to give it a shot here tonight. We had good money last night. All the overs hit. And, it's just tonight, it's just like, it's a Tuesday where I feel like dogs can win these games. I feel like we might not get those overs as we want. I want to go with the under 6 in this game here tonight, or under 6.5. I'll probably play it safe by that half goal line at -130, and I'll take the under 6.5 Senators Lightning. And you know what? Give me a shot at the Senators here at +1.5. You can get that on DK on DraftKings right now at +135. Good odds there. This should be a really tight game. Senators 3-7 in their last 10 with the unders. So I guess they've been playing a lot of under as of late, and I want to keep rolling with that under as much as I hate to see. They're in Tampa Bay, but give me the under 6.5 or under 6, whatever you have there. I like the under, and I like the Senators +1.5 at +135. Good value there. Again, don't be surprised. Ottawa has a good road puck line record, so I will take that and get a good value at +1.5 for the Sens on the puck line there. So there you go. Sens Lightning under 6.5, and the Sens puck line. I'm going to take a shot here at +1.5 at +135. There you go. Short and sweet there in Tampa. Moving on. We're going to the Edmonton Oilers at the Philadelphia Flyers. Over-under is at 6.5. DK had this at -125 with the over 6. Edmonton comes in -160 on the money line. Philly +140. I didn't mention this, but 85% of the public money is on Tampa. I'm not surprised. But tonight's game with the Flyers, you have 75% of the public money on the Oilers tonight at -160. Flyers at home getting 25% and at +140. Flyers at home 9-13-2, 13-14 covering the puck line at home, and 7-3 in their last 10 with the overs. So the overs have been cashing out for the Flyers as of late, except for the Caps game, not too long ago. Edmonton comes in 15-10 on the road this year, 15-10-3, on the road, 15-13 on the road covering the puck line in their last 28, and 4-5-1 in their last 10 with the overs. To me, the way this offense is, and again, if Mike Smith's in net, I could definitely see some goals in this game. Of course, can't trust the Flyers right now. Now, they had a solid win against the Capitals. Now I think it comes back to reality. Give me the Edmonton Oilers here on the money line at -160. I also like the Oilers in regulation and -1. -1 you can get on Barstool at -110. Regulation is at -115. So that's where I like. I'm on the Oilers tonight. And I like the over 6. I like the over 6 in this spot. You have to imagine the Oilers score at least 4 in this game tonight with the offense that they have. And of course, if Mike Smith's in net, you kind of hope that the Flyers can at least get 2 or 3 goals tonight. But I really expect the Oilers to come out and score at least 4 goals, maybe 5 goals tonight against the Flyers. So there you go. Give me the over 6, Philly, Edmonton, and I'm all over the Oilers tonight. -1 regulation. And the money line, -160. You could also get the -1.5 puck line for the Oils at +150 on DraftKings. I don't know what it is right now, but I saw earlier this morning it was at +150 for the puck line. So still something to consider as well in this game. Okay. The New Jersey Devils at the Columbus Blue Jackets, over-unders at 6.5. This was a Blue Jackets were favored at -145. Now it's a pick'em. 80% of the money, public money, however, is on the Jackets tonight. Jersey with a shellacking of the Canucks last night. They travel back-to-back. They're a young group. They could definitely keep up. They could score too. So again, I see a lot of scoring in this game tonight. Over-unders at 6.5, like I said. Columbus is 14-11 at home this year. 15-11 covering the puck line in their last 26 home games, and 6-3-1 in their last 10 with the overs. Jersey comes in 8-16-1, road record 13-13 on the road covering the puck line, and 8-2 in their last 10 in their last 10 overs. This is trending over. This is a over game tonight. 6.5. Give me the over 6.5. No brainer for me. I like the first period over 1.5 goals as well between these two. Both teams to score is a solid option at +140. I expect to see both teams score. I really do. It's good. It's good value there for both teams to score at +140. Something to consider. And I like the Jackets. I mean, like I said, Devils put up a good amount of goals last night. and they put on back-to-back. But these guys are young, okay? And obviously money is swaying on the Devils. As I just mentioned, a solid 25-cent move over to the Devils when it was on the Jackets. So, but I'm going to lean with Jackets here slightly. Probably won't have a play on the side here tonight. I'm more on the totals than anything. So, but give me the Jackets, very light, but on the money line. But give me the over 6.5, first period over 1.5, and the both teams a score prop at plus 140. You can't go wrong with a little value there between these two, pretty much red hot offenses, especially the Devils, being how young they are and how they can score at will. I mean, they scoring 6, 7, 8 goals, whenever, especially last night going off. You could expect a little bit of the same tonight as well between these two teams. And, of course, Columbus can score too. So there you go. This should be a fun game to watch as well. All right, moving on. Carolina Hurricanes at the Detroit Red Wings. Over-under here is at 6. Hurricanes minus 200 on the money line. Detroit plus 175. 80% of the public money on the Carolina Hurricanes tonight. Detroit comes in 15, 11, and 3 at home this year. 13 and 16 at home covering the puck line, and 7 and 3 in their last 10 with the overs. Carolina comes in 18, 7 and 2 on the road this year, 14 and 13 on the road covering the puck line, and 6 and 4 in their last 10 with the overs. Another spot where an over is highly considered. You got Ranta in net tonight for Carolina. Detroit team total over 2.5 should be a auto lock for me. They're at home. Detroit is a young scoring team, especially against Ranta, who's been terrible for Carolina. Over 2.5 you can get at minus 110 to minus 115. Shop around, BetMGM, BetRivers. DraftKings has minus 115 on the team total over 2.5, and this is excluding overtime. So, if they go to overtime, they get 3 goals here. I mean, you cash that out. So, over 6, I like in this spot. Both two teams that are trending on the overs. Give me the over 6. I like the first period over here as well. Carolina has been treating us well, knock on wood, with the first period overs. So I'll take that as well. And give me Detroit. I want to take Detroit puck line plus 1.5 at minus 145, minus 140. Again, shop around. I just like the Wings in this spot, especially with Ranta in net for the Hurricanes. Not sure what to expect from him because he's been god-awful as of late. This could be a game where the Red Wings straight up win on the money line at plus 175. I wouldn't be surprised if the Wings take this tonight. But I'm on the plus 1.5 for Detroit. I like the Wings team total over 2.5 at minus 110, 115, minus 115. It's just a good number. It's a good number. I really do like that. A team that could definitely score with how young and talented they are. And over 6 in first period over. That's how I'm feeling between these two teams. Carolina, Detroit. There you go. Another game that should be fun to watch tonight. All right, we got 5 games left, and I got about 10 minutes. So let's try to do like 2 minutes for each game, shall we, for the remaining ones. Next up, a rematch of what we had last time. Calgary won 7-3 against Minnesota the other night. Markstrom giving up 3 goals. And here we go again. Calgary, Minnesota. You get the Flames, you get the Wild. Over-under is at 6.5. 6 you can get at minus 130 at some books here. I do consider taking the over 6 in this spot. 6.5 you should still get to. But possibly I would always play for the push, even by that half goal there. But Calgary's minus 125 on the money line. Wild plus 104. Plus 105. Minnesota opened up at minus 115, and money has been swaying to Calgary as of late. It just looks like the Flames have been getting a lot of money as of late, but only 40% of the public money is on Calgary. So little line movement in Calgary, but the public is still favoring Minnesota in this one at plus 105. So this is a 60-40 split. Small little value on the Wild here tonight. Minnesota at home is unbelievable. 16-4 at home, 12-9 covering the puck line in their last 21, and 6-4 in their last 10 with the overs. Calgary comes in 16-10-2 on the road this year, 15-13 in their last 28 covering the puck line, and 6-2-2 in their last 10 with the overs. Give me the 6. Give me the over 6 in this game as well. I expect Markstrom to be in net tonight against Talbot. But I like Markstrom to give up a few goals. He's been giving up a lot of goals as of late. So the over 6 is a play for me. I like the first period over 1.5 as well. Just the way that Calgary has been playing as of late, it's tough to fade them, and they're playing extremely well. So give me the Calgary Flames here. Line movement has been on the Flames right now. And at minus 125, it's not too bad. If you get them in regulation, you're going to get some plus money, so that's something to consider. But this should be another fun game. I'm thinking a 4-3 Flames final here. Cash out everything. That's something to be nice about. So give me the Flames money line minus 125. I like the Flames over 6, Flames Wild over 6, and the first period over 1.5 as well there in Minnesota. Another fun game that should be extremely fun to watch too. All right, Montreal at the Winnipeg Jets. This could be a tricky game. Over under here is at 6. You have Winnipeg at minus 215 on the money line, and then you have Montreal plus 180. 70% of the public money on Winnipeg. Winnipeg at home, 13-10. But these are games that they have to win if they want to get into the playoffs. I mean, they're right on the cusp. So these are games that they have to win. 12-12 at home, covering the puck line. 6-4 in the last 10 with the overs. Montreal comes in plus 180 on the money line. 5-16-6 on the road this year. Dreadful. However, they cover the puck line decently. They're 13-14 on the road in the last 27, covering the puck line, and 5-5 in the last 10 with the overs. Like I said, Winnipeg, these are games that they have to win if they expect to get into the playoffs. Winnipeg in regulation is good. I like Winnipeg minus 1. They should, and even 1.5. The Jets should take care of business tonight. Again, this could be a tricky game. They might take Montreal not too serious, but again, you're in the second half of the season. You got to fight for playoff spots. Winnipeg needs to win this game. Short and sweet right there. So give me the Jets here, minus 1.5 on the puck line. I also like them minus 1. They should take care of business. Now when it comes to the over-under at 6, this is trending over. It really is. But what kind of Hellebuyck do we get in net tonight? Do we get one that gives up 3-4 goals, or do we get one that only gives up 1 goal, no more than 2? This is once again, Winnipeg could just pour it on early and just lay off, maybe a 4-1 sort of win. Give me the Jets. Give me the Jets and Habs under 6 in this spot here. Just a gut feeling I have. As much as I am an over guy, I like the under 6 in this spot, and I just think the Jets cruise tonight. They got to win these games. They got to win these games to get into the playoffs, and that's how I feel. So, all in all, under 6, Jets, Habs, and the Jets puck line minus 1.5, and also minus 1 you could take as well. All right, 3 games left. Islanders and the Avs. Over-under here is at 6. Avs are minus 300 on the money line right now. 85% of the public money is on Colorado as well. Avs are phenomenal. 22-3 at home this year. 22-3-1 this season. 14-13 covering the puck line, and 3-6-1 in the last 10 with the overs. They've been playing under hockey as of late. Islanders come in 10-11-2 on the road. 10-15 on the road covering the puck line, and 6-3-1 their last 10 with the overs. They're trending overs as of late. This game, like I said, Colorado could let loose tonight. Islanders have been playing well, like I said. They took care of Anaheim 4-0. And even before that, they had an over against the Kraken not too long ago. So this is a game where I think Colorado wins this game. I do. Islanders are pretty much ready to come home at their long road trip. But again, large payout, large money line. I'm not taking minus 300 here, but I will take the Avs puck line. No problem at all for me. I think they handle business, and Colorado over. I think that this game is going to go over. Like I said, Islanders have been trending over as of late. They might steal a goal or two, but I can see Colorado scoring 4 or 5 tonight and getting us that over tonight. So that's how I'm feeling. I like the first period over 1.5 as well. Colorado, it tends to be good with that too. So there you go. Avs, Isles over 6, first period over 1.5, and the Avs puck line minus 1.5. Now they'll continue to roll at home too this year. One of the best teams in the NHL. Like I said, this team is rolling. They are overdue for a cup, and like I said, they have all the pieces, hurt or not. This team is still rolling this year. It's remarkable how good of a season they have. But is anyone surprised? I'm not. I'm not at all. So there you go. 2 games left. San Jose at the Vegas Golden Knights. Over-under here is at 5.5 goals. You have the Vegas Golden Knights at minus 240 on the money line. San Jose plus 210 on the money line. 80% of the public money is on Vegas. Vegas, a little disappointing at home this year. 14-12-2 at home. 9-20 covering the puck line in their last 29. Absolutely brutal. 2-7-1 in their last 10 with the over. San Jose comes in 11-11-2 on the road. They are a puck line favor. I mean, they really are. They cover the puck line. 16-9 in the last 25 on the road for the Sharks. 4-10 with the last 10 with the overs. This could be a game that we do see over. Over 5.5. I will take that. I like the first period over in this game as well. Vegas is just overdue. They are overdue for a good home win. San Jose, don't get me wrong, has had a solid season. 24-23, 4-2 on the for the Sharks this year. No one expected them to even be subpar for the season. But the trend is on the under. I know 4-6 for the Sharks, 6-4 for the Sharks with the under, and Vegas is 7-2-1 their last 10 with the unders. But for some reason, I'm feeling the over 5.5 in this spot. And give me the Sharks puck line, plus 1.5. They've been covering it, and Vegas is 9-20 in their last 29 covering the puck line. Not good numbers for Vegas whatsoever. So I want to roll with the dice here with the stat. Sharks plus 1.5 puck line. I like the over 5.5. And listen, give me a shot with that first period over 1.5 as well. I think we do see a fair amount of goals here tonight. And, nice chippy West Coast hockey sort of game that I like. But there you go. Sin City, Vegas, San Jose, over 5.5, first period over, and Sharks puck line plus 1.5. All right, and then last but not least, you have the Boston Bruins at the Anaheim Ducks. Over-under here is at 5.5. You have the Boston Bruins that came off a 7-0 victory last night, an ass-whooping against the LA Kings. In LA, of course. Minus 160 in the money line. Solid favor after a back-to-back, scoring 7. This team is red hot. They're playing really good hockey right now. Anaheim plus 150 on the money line, getting 30% of the public money. So obviously public is on the Bruins here tonight. Boston 16-7-1 on the road. Phenomenal road record this year. 15-11 covering the puck line on the road. 3-5-2 in their last 10 with the overs. Anaheim comes in 14-10-3 at home. 16-12 covering the puck line and 6-4 in their last 10 with the overs. Now, haven't really mentioned many upsets tonight, many dog upsets tonight. Potentially the Detroit Red Wings tonight at plus 175, something I would consider, especially with Ranta and net. I would take that's a good spot for the Wings tonight. Senators, as much as I think that they don't beat Tampa, but I think they keep it close because they do tend to keep it close against high caliber teams like Tampa, like Colorado. I think the Sens cover that plus 1.5 play at plus 135. This is a game tonight where I feel like the Anaheim Ducks got crushed 4-0. The other night against the Islanders. Okay, got shut out at home. They're at home again. Boston comes in 7-0 win against the Kings. Do they have enough goals to beat this Anaheim team? I think Anaheim is a little ticked off. This will probably be one of my dog plays tonight. Ducks money line plus 150. I mean, what can I say? This team is due. I think the Ducks are going to score goals tonight. Again, you have to imagine this team is a little pissed off after what happened 2 nights ago. So Anaheim Ducks money line plus 150. I will take that tonight as a dog play. I like the plus 1.5 as well. And the over-runner is going to be tough tonight. I mean, Boston scored 7. The Ducks are going to score tonight. Boston could definitely score. 5.5 is a good number. Give me the over. I'm not an unders guy, but I like the over 5.5 in this spot here. You have to imagine Anaheim scores goals. Boston scores goals as well. But is there enough to get that over tonight? They scored 7 last night. Could they at least get 3 tonight? It's possible, but I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna roll with the guns over 5.5, and the Ducks money line at plus 150 and plus 1.5 on the puck line. And there you go. 9 games in the books. Bets, plays, analysis, much more. There you go. And just like that, I'm out of time. Hope you all had a great time with me. Phenomenal time like usual. Clients, they already have 2 plays out for tonight. Those that just signed up, I'll get to you after the show in about a minute. Let's have fun. Okay, let's keep on rolling. We had 7 units last night that we cashed out with. Clients hit a 3-unit max last night. Let's rock and roll tonight as well. Huge menu, 9 games. Twitter, look out for your card, clients. I may have another play or 2 for you guys as well. So let's have a good Tuesday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.